Hello everyone, thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of Talking Comics, ExcaliburCCGTV, where we get you ready for Wednesday. This week we are getting you ready for Wednesday, September 2nd, 2015, and all the fantastic stuff that's coming out this week. My name is Chris, this is my co-host Randy. We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. And always find out what we're doing, what's going on with us at ExcaliburCCG.com. Thanks for pressing play. We really appreciate it. Thank you to our new subscribers. We've had even a few more here in the past week or so. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you to all of our listeners as well. We really, really appreciate it. Randy,
what?
Take a moment and just talk to us about what happened here during the con, because we were all set up there at the con, and we were busy. Oh, what was it like here for Saturday and Sunday?
It was busy.
It was busy.
We had lots of out-of-towners here in town.
So a lot of new faces.
A lot of people coming in and checking out the place.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And for everyone that participated in the con, thank you very much. They've already announced dates for next year in August.
Yeah.
So follow their Facebook page.
And to toot the con's horn a little bit here, they had predicted, I think to one of the news channels, something like 7,000 and 10,000 people that showed up at the first year for this convention.
Yeah.
And they said that their numbers in total with like new people coming in, not like just everybody walking through the door. They kept tabs with the new people walking in. It was 15,000.
See, that is, whoa.
That's awesome. In this area, a big venue over multiple days, that's really a good thing, and that's promising.
Very much so. I'm glad you told me the numbers because I didn't have a chance to find out.
They told us that, and they said that they've had people that couldn't make it this time that contacted them already saying, hey, is this happening again next year?
Yeah.
And there are people that they put feelers out just to go, let's see if people would be interested. And responses just ASAP from these people, and they're like, whoa, we weren't expecting that. So people, I guess, already are liking what they're hearing from the results of this con. Everybody seemed to really enjoy it, have a really good time with this, so it's only going to get bigger and better. And I can already tell you next year, August 19th through the 21st. So start planning your vacation around that time.
Exactly. There were several vendors that came by and talked to Chris at our booth and was like, yeah, man, it's been great. You know, people have been coming up, maybe sell stuff and meet new people.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And what was really cool is that we got to go to John's booth and take a look at that Hulk #1.
Yeah, Superman #1 and Hulk #1. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really cool. And even John, who's associated with the store from years ago. He's basically the beginner and first owner of Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games. He's doing his own thing now. He had some really cool stuff there, but he was talking about how well it was, and he enjoyed it. So
John Fairless,
yes.
And then it was cool getting to see just how excited Sam De La Rosa was to run over and like peek through our quarter books just on the breaks he had. That was just, I mean, he would stack up or have a stack sitting there. He's like, okay, I'm coming back, just keep adding to it, and keep putting it there.
Same for Ben Dunn. He was like,
that also?
Ben Dunn was there like Sunday. I walk up Sunday and Ben's going through all the boxes there.
Well, I know because I was only there Friday evening,
right? Yeah.
And there was this guy, like the lights were going off and he's still digging through. I'm like, who is this guy? He needs to go. And then someone mentioned something like, okay, Mr. De La Rosa, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was really cool, man. There was nothing, really cool cosplay, lots of fun stuff, tons of different people were set up. It was really cool. Make plans now for August of next year. Follow GeekCon on Facebook.
And the two things that need to be learned from this with cosplay is, A, if you are going to dress up, don't be an asshat. People are going to want to take pictures with you.
Yes.
Take pictures.
Yeah.
Don't get dressed up if you don't want to have pictures taken.
Exactly.
That's a stupid thing.
Exactly.
The other thing is, don't be dicks to people when you're dressed up in your cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
That does just because you're in a costume, it does not mean that you go around and are vile or mean or play tricks on people. That is not what cosplay is about. that should get you escorted out of a convention.
I agree.
And so those are two things that if you guys have never cosplayed or you thought about it, or if you've been to those events, feel free to share stories about something there. But I mean, share stories about the positive. But those are two things I saw or have heard stories about, and they don't need to happen.
Agreed. Yeah, and the cosplay was pretty awesome.
Yeah, they had some incredible ones.
They really were. So there we go, guys.
Luna's Wiccan Divine was my favorite.
That was nice. So there was a guy there as Warhammer 40K.
Oh yeah, I saw that
was
too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the girl who won the costume contest was Merida from Brave.
Yeah, she was like a steampunk version of her.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bow she had was awesome, and she'd done a lot of work to it. So it was really cool.
It's just very cool. Especially, I mean, just the people that came out in this area and to show what they're capable of putting together there.
Exactly. I was blown away. I really was. So, guys, make your plans now. I mean, we could talk even more. It was just a ton of fun. Thanks for participating, for everybody that came by our booth, and for all of our virtual friends worldwide. Sorry you couldn't be there. But we had a great time, and hopefully maybe some of you guys will get to come see us actually in person because of how great it was this year, and I'm expecting next year to be even bigger and better. So There we go. Hey guys, another quick thing I want to cover here real quick. One of the friends of ours in the store, Clint Hanna, about 2 years ago now, he produced a documentary about Excalibur comics, cards, and games. It's called the Silver Steel story. Silver Steel, the Excalibur story, and I'm going to put a link to that documentary in the description below, and you can also check out his video channel, which is here on YouTube, called Video Grid. But Clint created an awesome little documentary, about 20 minutes long or so, about Excalibur comics, cards, and games, early days, the failures, the triumphs, and how we've grown and what's changed over the years and what's going on even now. So I want to plug Clint because he did a great job with that. And you need to watch the documentary down below. Got the link down in the description below. Check it out. And if you're listening on iTunes or Stitcher, please check out the video here, and you'll see the link will be here. Thank you, Clint, for doing that. Moving on, guys. We've got tons of stuff to cover, and we've chatted enough. Now it's time to dive into some new number ones. Randy, what would you like to start us off with?
I'm not going to start us off because the biggest thing that's coming out you should talk about here.
Okay. All right. I'll do it. Miracleman by Gaiman and Buckingham, number one. Apparently, that's the official title.
Yeah.
So there we go. It's not just Miracleman. It's Miracleman by Gaiman and Buckingham, number one, hitting the shelf this week. Apparently, we've gone through all the reprinted editions that Marvel's doing.
Of the original author,
Exactly.
or original writer.
Exactly.
With that.
So that's all completed now?
It's all completed now. This picks up, and the reason why this is a big thing and why we're talking about this is because this is where the unfinished material comes from.
Okay.
Down the line, they're going to tell their story here, and then you're going to have Gaiman and Buckingham completing their unfinished story.
Okay.
So this takes place after the events of the original.
After the events of the original, the world has changed. Now we have Miracleman presiding over the world on Mount Olympus, or his version of it. And now we have people that are pilgrims that make their pilgrimages to try to get to the top of Mount Olympus for this godlike character now, with their wishes, their hopes, and their dreams. Hopefully something will be fulfilled in their lives. But is everyone actually there for that specific purpose and reason? Or are there some people actually trying to take down a self-proclaimed god here with this storyline that starts with this first issue? Also, this first one is going to have some reprinted material that was back from 1985, number 17, and some other bonus content.
That's what
there.
this is. Yeah,
so that's what that is.
Yeah.
So there we go.
The bonus may still be looking at some of the very first stuff from the 50s or 60s, whenever it was that they were doing the Miracleman stuff. But yeah, that's what this is number 17.
Yes.
Being reprinted for you guys. Something new that's coming out is from Image Comics, Plutona, number one. I believe this is a mini-series, and 4 issues, I believe, that Jeff Lemire and Emmy Lennox are going to be doing. This is about childhood. It's about good versus evil, but it's all told through the eyes of these 5 children. So it should be kind of a neat thing. Her style reminds me a little bit of Carlos V. McNeil's art style here. It looks almost more drawn out of a children's book, but that's what Harrow County looks like. And man, it just fits the story so perfectly there. I'm looking forward to this. You had a very different story or art style with Lemire's own art on Sweet Tooth. So, sometimes you don't need the uber detailed, ultra realistic. You could have a different art style and just have it fit the book perfectly.
Exactly.
So I'm looking forward to this one.
Adding on to that, though, it is what you said, but these kids stumble upon the dead body of the world's most recognized superhero.
Yeah.
In this story, and this tells what happens next or what happened afterward.
Yeah.
So for all you superhero fans, there's superheroes here.
It's kind of a Stand By Me meets superheroes.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Guys, another one that I never thought about even making a mashup or a possibility, but it's happening this week. Deadpool versus Thanos, #1 hitting this week. A miniseries coming out from Marvel Comics. Did you know, Randy, that Deadpool and Thanos both have the same ex-girlfriend?
Well, yeah. Everybody knows that.
If you didn't know, which I wasn't really familiar with, but now I know, that's Lady Death. So there we go. And
no, it's not Lady Death, it's Death.
It's Death. Death. and she's revealed herself in lady forms several times. But in this issue, we get to see that all of a sudden people stop dying. And that's a problem. And now Thanos and Deadpool are trying to win back the love of Death by kickstarting it back again and making sure people die. So here we go. We get to check out this miniseries hitting this week from Marvel as well. Have fun with that.
There are all kinds of wrong ways that could go. We've got from IDW Danger Girl Renegade coming out, 4-issue miniseries with this. I love Danger Girl. J. Scott Campbell's not the artist on it anymore, but he is back to doing covers for the book. And this series in particular is going to take a look at what it means to be a Danger Girl and just how Abby Chase was trained, who she was trained by, and how that led to her becoming a Danger Girl. Exactly. Should be fun. Aliens Vampirella #1 hits
another
mashup there.
I know, exactly. This is from Dynamite. The awesome thing about this, though, is that we got most of the creative team from Invisible Republic on this on this book, with Corinne Bechko and Gabriel Hardman's doing some covers.
Okay.
And then we got Javier Garcia Miranda as the artist as well, but Corinne Bechko and Gabriel Hardman are doing Invisible Republic. So here we go, guys. Humans have begun to colonize Mars, but something ancient and sinister got there first. And now Vampirella is on the case to find out what this is, try to solve the mystery, and to realize that there are some monsters that should not be awakened, with this miniseries hitting this week.
Okay.
I know, there we go.
Finally, we have from Marvel Comics, it's a one-shot, but it's a series of one-shots that'll be coming out. This is Mockingbird S.H.I.E.L.D. 50th anniversary. This takes a look at Mockingbird going out on her own, away from S.H.I.E.L.D., because one of her friends, someone close to her, has been brutally murdered, and she's out to find out who done it. Kind of thing. One of the cool things about this, it's not becoming it's an author that's making their transition into comics. I didn't recognize the name, but Joelle Jones is on the artwork. So Lady Killers fans, you get to see her art over there on this. So
that's good. That's really
stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
And they've ABC or whoever's approved the Mockingbird pilot.
Sweet.
So we'll get to
because that wasn't going to happen, and now it has. I always said they shouldn't have compromised and said, well, if you want this to continue, then you have to sacrifice. If you want Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. to continue, you can't have this. Why not?
Exactly. And we get an Agent Carter. Now we may be getting a Mockingbird-centric show. So that's really cool.
Works.
So there we go. So guys, those are our new #1s. Tons of stuff to really check out here. Epic stuff really with this new Miracleman series, because this is like decades in the making. And we finally got all the legal fuss sorted out to a degree to where we can actually get this stuff. And you probably heard people talking, oh man, Miracleman from years ago, but not really be able to enjoy or participate in it because of so much stuff that was going on with it, but now that's coming on. And then Plutona, definitely looking forward to that. So guys, there's some great new number ones hitting this week. We're going to dive into some continuing storylines. No Superman stuff this week, but we do have tons of Secret Wars stuff that's hitting. I'm going to go ahead and start that off with Age of Apocalypse number 3 hitting this week. It's the race for the Legacy Virus, and it will either make Magneto or Ensabanur victors in this fight that's going on. So be sure and check that out.
Cool. Over in Age of Ultron verse, the Marvel Zombies number 4, you're taking a look at Hank Pym. He is the person there depending on to save them all. And even if he does, they're teaming up with the enemy. And that could spell disaster, either win or loss. So, not looking good.
Exactly. Another one that I'm really digging, Future Imperfect number 5 hits this week. This is about Deicide, the killing of a god, one god in particular, God Doom. We are looking at the Maestro versus Doom with this issue, and I want to see it. This has been a fun and great series. I really, really have been enjoying it. You should check it out.
And in Hell Hydra number 2, it is Ian Rogers, that's Nomad versus Eddie Brock, Assassin of Hydra.
Boom! I like that cover. Very cool cover. House of M, number 2, hits this week. What do Quicksilver and Namor have planned for Magneto's kingdom? Because it looks like they are trying to create a coup of some kind. And is Quicksilver really going to be a traitor to his father and to the House of Magnus?
Maybe, maybe not. Silver Surfer number 14. This is a Last Days tie-in. And in this, we see that it is the job of the Surfer to remake the entire universe. He somehow has the new powers to do that, and Dawn, his little traveling buddy there, does not have as difficult a job. All she has to do is remake the planet Earth.
That's it. That's all. Just remake it all. That's awesome. Spider Island number 3 hits this week, and this is basically Venom and his gang versus the Spider Queen with help from a friend. We'll give you a hint who that is. Thwip. Who could that be? So we'll see. We'll see.
Ben Reilly.
It's very good. Yes. So, moving on.
All right, Squadron Sinister number 3. With this, we see that it is the Squadron versus the heroes of the new universe of Newtopia.
Yes.
So
another series I've been really digging that as well. So
Mark Guggenheim, you brought your A game here.
You brought your A game, Mark.
What the hell? When did this happen?
That's awesome. Star-Lord and Kitty Pryde number 3 hits this week. The Marvel Universe is dead, but hashtag Starcat lives forever.
Huh, okay.
That's what we get for this series.
Starcat.
So there we go.
All right, and I have last one for me is Silk number 17. It's also a Last Days tie-in, and with this, as the last days are here upon them all, we're looking to see, is Cindy Moon finally going to find her family?
Okay, very cool. And the last Secret Wars tie-in that I have for this week, Thor's number 3. Yes. They brought in a suspect for questioning, but let me ask you this. How do you get the truth out of the Prince of Lies? That's right, they're going to be interrogating Loki in this issue. So Ultimate Thor will be tasked with that challenge, and we'll get to find out how he accomplishes it.
He's not really the Prince of Lies. He's like the trickster god.
Yeah.
You know,
But maybe in this realm...
Mephisto, I'm thinking when I hear Prince of Lies, but okay. Whatever.
Exactly. So guys, those are our storylines hitting this week.
Yeah.
It's all Secret Wars and Last Days related, which is all Secret Wars related, but there we go, guys. Tons of stuff hitting the shelf this week. Stuff that I'm really looking forward to as well. Moving on, though, guys, now it's time for our favorites. These are the first comics that we pick up off the top of our stack to read as soon as we get them home. Randy, tell me about yours.
Detective Comics number 44 comes out, and with this, things are looking pretty bleak for Jim Gordon and the rest of the GCPD back crew there. Pretty much so, the whole reason for that being the case is because the Joker's daughter is unveiling her plan there for Gotham City.
Okay.
And also we have Lazarus number 19, and all that says is one bullet makes all the difference. I am looking to see if there is a reason why they call this book Lazarus, because they definitely need to have something happen there. A miracle happen after that last issue, because what the heck?
What else for you? Those are your favorites?
Those are my favorites. Everything else is pretty much all in the stuff we've been discussing.
Okay, yeah, very cool. For me, Dying in the Dead, number 3 hits this week.
Wait, what? What book?
I know, Dying in the Dead, number 3, finally hits this week.
Oh, okay.
And
it was still coming out.
I know, seriously. Guys, another example of keeping momentum going whenever you... Anyway, guys, we can take a look at the secret history of this sacred object that these people are searching for and take a look at what our heroes are going to do next once they find that out. Really looking forward to this story by Hickman, who's writing Secret Wars. So, guys, the quality is there. Timeliness isn't so much, but the quality is definitely there.
Let's dissect what he just said here. The secret object. I don't really remember what it is, but it was a secret something that these people, our heroes, words I'm going to use because I can't even remember their names because it's been so long since this book last time.
It really has been. They're looking for some type of book or something. Exactly. I'm going to have to reread 1 and 2 before I read number 3.
They're good reads, but it's been a little while there.
Keep going. It's been a while. With your read. We Stand on Guard, number 3 hits this week. So, and then guys, I found out here recently, this is going to be a limited series. I think 6 issues total from what I saw. But we get to take a look at what torture looks like in the future with this issue right here. The cover is pretty cool looking, actually. And then Daredevil number 18. This is it, the final chapter. This is the final chapter of the autobiography of Matt Murdock, and it's actually going to be written and told by somebody we weren't expecting.
Oh,
apparently. So, loving what Wade and Sandy have been doing.
Karen Page.
Maybe so. You never know. Who could it be?
Back from the day.
Or D-Man. Oh!
Gilgamesh.
I did it, man.
Dude, did you know Gilgamesh is going to be in the Hercules book that's coming out?
Yes! So there we go.
I knew that'd make you happy.
That's cool. That works for me.
He's like a house guest of Hercules. So he may just be like
Hercules has a house? What?
Yeah, in the new series that's coming out. That's... Is it Al Ewing or Greg Pak? Someone's doing a new... Is Greg Pak? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Pak. No, isn't it Dan Abnett that's doing that?
No, that's Dan Abnett. Yeah, that's what it is. There's some...
So there we go.
Yeah, Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
If only it had been Gilgamesh and D-Man. This guy would have had to clean up on aisle 5. All right.
Anyway, guys, those are our favorites. Tell us your favorites in the comments below because we love talking to you about that stuff. We get really excited. About some of this stuff, especially these storylines that are continuing that we're just so invested in and really digging. So tell us what you're checking out down below. Guys, moving on to our question of the week. But first, our winner from last week, Mo Walker. You are our winner from last week. I chose your comment at random. There we go. You have won. That's how it works. I'm not singling out for any particular reason, but Mo, you won. Leave me, contact me on the back end of YouTube with your mailing address so I can send you a little something special. And guys, moving on for our question of the week, I go to my man, Randy.
We have just seen possible confirmation as to what the sides will be in the upcoming Captain America 3 Civil War, whatever they're going to call it there, movie. Who's taking whose side with that. And one of the things that we notice is that there are a couple of people that we don't know who's on the side there. You know, Team Cap, Team Stark, Team Iron Man, however you want to say that. Who's on, we have Iron Man's side, Iron Man, Black Widow, War Machine, Vision, and Black Panther.
Yeah.
And on Captain America's side, we have Cap, Carter, Agent 13, which is cool. I like that. At first, I thought it was Mockingbird by the design of everything. Winter Soldier, Falcon, and Hawkeye, and you might have missed him if you didn't look carefully enough, Ant-Man. So, we're still missing. We don't know which side Scarlet Witch or Spider-Man are going to be on. And then for shits and giggles, we're going to throw in Thor here. What side do you think these people should fall on? Give us a reason why you feel that they should be on Captain America's side or on Iron Man's side. Nice. So, you know, for me, I'm kind of thinking that Spider-Man is going to be on Iron Man's side just to make it more in line with the comic book
Okay.
But I could see him switching sides because of whatever turmoil or something that goes on, just like he did within the series there. And for me, I'm going to put Scarlet Witch on Captain America's side, simply because there's got to be some tie between her and Hawkeye. Spoilers after what happened to her sibling in Age of Ultron there, and the ties to Hawkeye. So that I'd put him there. And guys, I would really have to give Thor to Captain America.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's something about the leader of this group that he would trust Captain America, especially over what happened with how he kind of got in Iron Man's face in the Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I see it exactly like that as well. And I really want to know who is Agent 13? What is she supposed to be? What is she supposed to become? What is Carter here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she was in Winter Soldier there. She was keeping tabs on Captain America.
Yeah, but we already have a Mockingbird, and they're not doubling up on characters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm curious. I mean, I guess she could just be herself. She doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they've done a good job of making Peggy Carter into a pretty big badass in her TV series, and so this is her descendant, or her granddaughter. I think,
something like that.
Something like that. Her granddaughter. So this, I mean, possibly just following in her footsteps, and unfortunately, it may be something like doubling up on a Mockingbird style thing. But you have multiple characters that are, basically, isn't Maria Hill another Mockingbird style character when it comes down to it? She can fight. There she can hold her own. I mean, comic book wise, we haven't seen that necessarily in the movies.
Right.
But comic book wise, I mean, I'd put her as kind of the equivalent of something like that. It's just a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. And I'm surprised at how powerful Iron Man's side is.
A little lopsided.
I mean, it does seem, and I'm a bit surprised, a little bit surprised too to see the Black Widows on Iron Man's side. But not surprised in some degrees, because I don't know, it just kind of gelled so well in Iron Man 2 and all that jazz that was going on there. I don't know, but Iron Man does have quite the powerhouse side going on there. And then we got Cap's side here, which looks cool, but outgunned.
The Cap side, let me tell you, almost is identical to what I had for an idea of like a street levels Avengers team.
Nice.
That you don't have like the big superpowered guys, and they just go after like Hydra, AIM, these low level kind of terrorist organizations, cell organizations, something like that. And it looks more like that, but I specifically said a non-powered team. So.
I mean, to even it out, they're going to need Thor.
They're going to need Thor or Scarlet Witch.
Or the Hulk.
Or Hulk. We didn't even think about Hulk. Yeah. Is he supposed to be in the movie?
There's rumors. There are rumors that not just Bruce Banner Hulk, but possibly the Red Hulk as well.
Huh.
Because Ross is in there.
I could see Ross on Stark's side.
Yeah.
And especially with Black Widow being on that side, I could see Banner being on Cap's side.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I don't know.
Oh, man.
So much speculation.
I know, exactly.
And I love it.
And it's awesome. And, I was telling Randy before we started the show that principal photography is wrapped up for Civil War. So, man, it's just, I'm really getting it geared up for this. Love he was pointing out Hawkeye's new costume. Looks great.
Awesome.
Really like it. This is going to be huge.
I mean, if you don't take a look carefully enough, that looks like Mockingbird.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, really does.
It does. So there we go. So what teams do you think that Thor, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch,
and throw in the Hulk?
In the Hulk. Yeah. What teams do you think they should be on? Iron Man's team or Captain America's team?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Maybe it fits in with us. Maybe you have a different theory there. We want to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. Have fun with it, guys. That's the best part about all this. You can just have fun with it.
Yeah.
There's just opinions. There's no right or wrong. Just have some fun with it.
And the best part, even beyond that, is that no matter what you say, your reasoning, and what they go with, it's going to be awesome on screen.
I'm so looking forward to this. Winter Soldier was so awesome, man. It was great. So guys, there we go. Have fun with the question of the week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, all of our subscribers and viewers. We really, really appreciate it. Hey, we are almost at 800 subscribers, so if you don't mind, share the video. Tell people about the channel. Let them know what we're doing. Getting you ready for Wednesday and just having fun along the way. We really, really appreciate it. So guys, that's a wrap for this week. We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. You can always find out what's going on with us at our website, ExcaliburCCG.com. Randy, anything else to add, sir?
Threaten to take their lunch money if they don't subscribe.
Boom. There we go. Randy's solution is bullying.
No!
No, just kidding, guys. Just kidding, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care, read some great comics, leave us a fantastic comment down below, and we will see you in our next episode. Bye-bye. Big bully.